Pak Iron Man, silakan Pak Iron Man.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hold on a minute. Yeah. Shalom, 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 everybody.
Ya,
Shalom,
shalom.
Uh, yeah, shalom, brother Amir.
welcome, brother.
So, yeah, we all know about the story about Muhammad written in Quran, right? And especially what is Muhammad's look like, and also it been written in Quran, right? Um, my question is that some scholarship and in Muslim in Indonesia, I think that all around the world they don't want to know what the Mohammedans look like. But some in Indonesia, while ago, they been like meet Muhammad in dream. So if they don't want to know what is Muhammad look like, how they know when they meet Muhammad in the dream? So it's like a stupid, right? Is that true? Is it Muhammad is look like scary or something like that? Can you explain it to us?
They
Just
always,
whatever in
go ahead,
written
go ahead.
in the Quran. Go ahead.
They always put that Muhammad like he look like his face like a light. They don't want to describe it for Muhammad because he
Right.
really is really ugly. He's really ugly. He's imagine him white. I will say as they say white. Yes, every you have to see the whiteness of his face, the whiteness of his armpits, the whiteness of his legs, the whiteness of everything. You look at the moon and then you look at the prophet. You look at the moon and then you'll see the moon is more bright. The prophet is more bright than the moon. Okay, okay, we understood that. Then you see the story what it say about the prophet that he received a stone in one of the fights. One Jew hit him on his mouth, and the four teeth fell off his mouth. So now the prophet he doesn't have teeth.
Oh,
Uh, yes. Now again he received a knife from his forehead down to his lip. So he got his eye being shredded, his forehead being shredded, his cheek being shredded. So you can imagine how he look. He look like a bandit, like a bandit he is. Now
it's like a
you can
monster, right? It look like a monster.
monster and without the teeth and without the teeth. And
Okay.
you look at him, you look at the moon, then you look at him, then you get disgusted now. Yeah, he
Yeah, yeah.
was with the beard, red beard,
Right.
because without a mustache, without a mustache, and he's putting eyeliner. So he was a fag, short. He doesn't have a mustache with a red beard, and he's got a scratch, well, not scratch, like scar on his full
Scarf. Yeah.
face. Doesn't have four teeth from in his mouth, so he looked like a monster. Shrek is better. Shrek look better than him.
Right. And then
So
also when he work, right? Also when he work, it's like I don't know, laid onto the front, just like a
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah,
Okay.
he looks so beautiful that that you don't want to dream about him because it will be nightmare after that.
Okay. But the question is, whatever you know, uh, the Muhammadans look like they've been written in the Quran, but they don't believe it or they don't want to describe it because of Muhammad is look like a scary monster.
I have to tell you something that you can't say that it's in the Quran. Nothing is written about him in the Quran. It's all from the hadith.
Oh, in the
In
hadith. Oh, okay,
the
sorry.
seerah and the hadith and the seerah, it's his story. So Sirat Ibn Hisham. And so you cannot take anything about him from the Quran, but
From the
if
Quran.
you
Okay.
go to the Surah Muhammad, it's all about killing and stuff like that, and about whatever he want to have women and stuff like that. So you don't think that you'll get anything about him from the Quran. He has been mentioned like three, four times actually in the Quran, by they add them later on according to the historian and those who corrected these checkbooks. They said that the name of Muhammad been added later on, yeah, to make for him place. Yeah, otherwise you'll never find his name. While Isa ibn Maryam, you'll find him 29 times. What 29 times? Why? Because it's all about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
one
I
more
get
question.
it. That's
Yeah.
why when you read the Quran, you can found M- Muhammad name inside the blanket, right?
Muhammad is only written like one time, I think. That's not much. Not
Four
much as
times.
in
No,
Isa. Huh? Oh, 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times.
Oh, okay, 4 times. Wow. Okay.
Four-
So one more question about the Muhammad behavior, right? So when
Yes.
he has a sex after intercourse with his wife, is that true? He's putting a thing with his hand and then he wrapped it into the wall. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. He used to clean his
Yeah,
things in the wall. Yes.
that's a
He-
disgusting.
It is disgusting. He
Oh
used to clean
man.
it. And imagine after sexual intercourse, there is a
Yeah.
woman who used to drop some water on his private part to clean
Oh,
and wash on top of a dish. Yeah.
Iron Man.
And yeah.
Di-explain dulu untuk kawan-kawan yang mendengar nih, mereka pada nggak ngerti, kasihan nanti.
okay,
Mhm.
Paul silakan. Saya mau ketawa, Paul. Go ahead. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so go ahead. Continue.
Let me ask one question. That you said fat or fat?
Well, yeah, he was fat. He was sitting in a
Oh, okay. So he was fat and short.
fat and short because he was
Okay,
sitting.
okay. No,
He was sitting at home with his women. He never went out. After that,
no, I don't want to mistake. I thought you said fat because he was putting eyeliner, you know. So
but he was homosexual.
okay, okay. Jadi
He
okay.
was
Can,
kaum.
can,
so he
can you do it again
holding
about
the
look at the moon and look at the? Is that look at the himself?
Yeah, it's look at the moon. The way Sheikh was speaking was, I look at the moon and then I look at the prophet. I look at the moon, then I look at the prophet. I
Okay.
look at the moon and then I look at the prophet. And the prophet is more white and beautiful than the moon. If you look at the moon properly, the
Okay.
moon
Okay.
is properly without the light and everything, and you have
Okay.
telescope, you will find it full of holes.
Yeah,
Ah,
So,
okay.
so the prophet is
Okay.
full of holes too.
Mau diterangin aja, Pak. Mau